Another thing to mention is a huge age difference, and also that this fight's at 130 pounds, scheduled for 125, because Joel struggled with the cut. Will that be an issue?
It's a 9-year age gap, to your point there, Alex.
You saw him go for the takedowns, but he's not setting it up well.
Yeah, they didn't change levels very well. Kind of fell into that, but Skyler hipping in and holding the rubber guard here. We might see another triangle.
Saw the first fight and said, hey, let me get in some of that action too.
I like it.
Staying really active with his guard here.
Talk about the pace. Here it is. But Joel being on top.
Yeah, hard to implement that pace being the guy on bottom, but he's doing a lot of things to actively try to get up to his feet here. He's controlling the head, throwing his legs up. Now he's trying to use the fence to spring off and reverse position.
I talked about it during the entrances. Hey, Joel, getting it to the ground, that's great. Let's see where he's improved once the fight's there. Unfortunately for him, Skyler is doing a decent job of trying to get out of here.
Yeah, it's prevented, excuse me, Joel from getting off any offense with how active he's being on bottom here.
Right.
But Joel has sneaked past the guard, and it looks like he might be trying to isolate an arm here off that transition. If he can get that right shin over the top, he might have this. It's a little low. Oh, that's deeper now.
Yeah.
He's out.
Wait for Skyler to get out.
Looks like the other side he's attacking.
What's he gonna do though? Walls of Jericho?
He's still attacking armbar here. Textbook stuff so far from Joel. Let's see if he can get that pinky down.
Bad spot for Skyler.
Yeah, Joel's really
trying to push him off with that right foot.
Got a lot of force. He needs to be careful not to do another illegal move here. He's kicking that foot in the direction of his head.
I agree. For both guys.
Looks like he's past that elbow. I don't think Joel quite has it anymore.
And if you're Skyler, you want nothing more to get out of this position, get back on the feet, and establish that pace that he's known for.
Yeah, I think ultimately he's waiting on Joel to kind of bail on the armbar and can be the first one to start the scramble and maybe even take us back here.
Just so young in your career, though, you get positioned like that and you get so excited. It's so hard to let go of it, thinking.
And now they're both attacking leg locks. Excuse me.
No, yeah.
10 seconds left in the round, though.
It's a dangerous game here.
They both got figure 4 leg locks. Shout out Ric Flair.
You don't see that every day.
No!
Interested to see if Jab and Joel goes back to that wrestling heavy attack, and if Skyler Keith maybe slows down at first, doesn't be as wild to give up that opening.
Both guys seem a little more calm.
Yeah, kind of settling into the fight here. Skyler is pressing the action though. Good body kick.
Joel trying to check those kicks too. I like to see it.
And he's got those Muay Thai trunks on, so he's trying to live up to it.
For me, yeah, the one that's right
There's the takedown attempts.
Shot from far away, but was able to get it down. I love it.
Yeah, did a better job of committing to that takedown.
I agree.
Last one he kind of reached his arms, didn't really get his hips into it, didn't drive a whole lot. Still ended up on top, but
again, the defense out of Keith as he tries to snag an arm.
Joel did not like that.
Yeah, he'd started to turn the corner on that omoplata, and looked like it really affected his shoulder. Joel could find himself in a head and arm choke here if he can switch his hips to the other side, really drive that shoulder down.
Sit out.
Yeah, he's got full mount right now. He wants to jump to the same side that that arm is on, but he's got it locked in. Skyler's able to recover that arm position, and he
switches
rolls.
position.
Like it.
Ends up on top. Excellent job.
I feel like Skyler's done a good job of staying composed on the ground, on his back, but also just being very awkward and showing Joel some things that he might not have experienced in the past.
I agree. You can't really train against certain positions because there's just positions you're never going to practice.
Yeah, you can tell that he's got a lot of experience in grappling because, like you said, he's calm even though he's scrambling. So he kind of knows what the next position is that he's trying to go for.
He's funky. He's got the Ben Askren funky hair even.
Yeah.
It kind of works out for him. And I see a little bit of dirty wrestling here from Skyler, kind of digging his head into Joel's head there earlier.
Yeah, but we got Joel throwing up a triangle attempt here. He does have the arm isolated. He needs to get Skyler's arm out from behind his back.
Plus 40.
The legs are locked up. He just needs to get that arm across his chest to really get maximum squeeze here.
25 seconds with which to work here.
Now you see him working it. He's starting to pass it over. Now he needs to pull on the head.
Almost went the
good
first
job.
elbow there.
Wow.
He's got a good angle there, too.
Yeah, that's deep.
10 seconds to finish this thing.
Can Skyler get through?
Joel squeezing with everything he's got. Thumbs up from Mr. Keith. Wow.
And head coach for a fight.
No, I'd be pretty happy if that was my coach I got. Skyler Keith in the red, Joe Cunningham in the blue. We got a third round on our hands.
Let's see if that energy from Graf transitions into his fighter.
Good shot,
Good right hand.
Another one.
Well, these guys are exchanging now. Starting to reach on that lead hook, though.
This is kind of what we saw out of Joel in his amateur debut, just standing and throwing these strikes from pretty far away and trying to land them.
Skyler needs to be careful throwing that body kick. I know he's had some success with it, but don't want to get it caught and get taken down.
If I'm Joel, I'm not getting caught up in this striking match. I'm trying to take it back down to the ground.
Skyler's doing a good job of cutting the cage too, and good sprawl, yeah.
Oh, Skyler's got it.
He's going for maybe a potential buggy choke here. Doesn't have any.
Joel's going to be able to slip his head out, it looks like. He does.
Chin still across the neck there. He's controlling the head. He's trying to set up his next move, but with Joel on top of that other hip, it's going to be very hard for him to
If Skyler's
amount
going to
any
win this fight, he's got to move on to something else. He's got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. A little offense from Joel, perhaps.
It looks like he's going to roll all the way over here.
Yeah.
Speaking of fortunate cornermen, interim-wise, Joe Cunningham, Luke McMurtry, and Drew Schottenheimer in his corner.
I wonder if this makes it more points for the victory side if he gets the win then, huh?
They're already tied for second after that first fight for the Cage Thunder Cup rankings.
Yeah, very important for Tamahito to get that finish. Excellent job.
Yeah, that was at 8 points in that first fight, all the way up to second place, tied.
If I'm Skyler, I got to do something here to win this fight. He turns him around.
He gets on top. He's got about a minute to mount some offense worthy enough to get him a finish.
Shaggy tattoo on the thigh of jabbing Joel there.
Oh, I see that. He's got about 35 seconds left to try to get a finish.
Now, what you need here from Skyler would be some posture and some ground and pound. Not a whole lot of submissions he can work here, especially with the fence being here. And if you're Joel, you're doing the right thing. You're locking down
Just got to
posture.
survive.
And he even gets back on top. Excellent job. Looks like Skyler's probably going to run out of time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these outstanding fighters. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dan leads and scores this contest 29-28. Judge Charles Cordeaux scores this contest 30-27. And Judge John Belt scores this contest 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, Joel Cunningham.